to the Isle of Berk, where we, my friends, have dragons. As you can see along the sides, we got the various dragon classes. On the right going down, the left going down, we have Stoker, Strike, Boulder, Mystery, Tidal, and actually, I'm not sure what that one is. But over here we got Shark class, Stoker, Strike, Stallion, Fear class, and the Boulder class. So, yeah, I think that one over there is actually Tracker class. So without further ado, let's go into the portal.
This is Berk, the best kept secret this side of, well, anywhere. Granted, it may not look like much, but this wet heap of rock packs more than a few surprises. So settle in and let your worries melt away. The service here soars, the cuisine's fiery, and the locals are as colorful as you get. Life here is amazing. Just not for the faint of heart. We, my friend, have dragons. Lots and lots of dragons.
All right, very excited because, well, take a look around. We got a lot of super fun rides and even better architecture. I mean, this really is an island of Berk. Over here we got statues with actual fire in the mouths. Really awesome. Right above a lake. Sadly, no sea dragons in the lake, but what did you expect? So we got quite a few buildings in the background, and if you look, that's the Mead Hall, or the, just where Vikings go. And at the very top of the mountain, you will find Gothi's hut. Gothi being the healer of the Berk village. And we got a boat with some bags. That's really cool. And oh man, this just is really awesome. I cannot wait to explore more of this. Let's go. So we got some baby scuttle claws here eating the fish of Berk. That's very, very cute. Really enjoy that. Over here we got the Spitfire grill, where you can get a bunch of bowls filled with meat, and this, I believe, is just the seating area of the Hooligan Harbor Hideaway. And this right here is the fire drill in action. Yeah, getting some really good views. Looks like we got water shooters inside of the boat. Very cool, can't wait to ride it. Moving on down the line. Over here is yet another ride. This is Valka's Hut, the Viking Traders. I guess that's a store. And right past the fountain right here. The fountain is actually very, very cool. But we got Cloud Jumper as an animatronic right there. Awesome. Some more Viking huts. And yeah, okay, no, that's the line for the fire drill. And right in here is the Mead Hall, where we will have a break for lunch. We got a couple statues. Oh, and that right there, that is Stoic the Vast, chief of the tribe. And of course, he's dead because this is supposed to be How to Train Your Dragon 2.5, after the second movie, before the third. food, but right now we have a toothless plasma blast from the Isle of Berk. Very fruity, but the real reason we got a drink is the Astrid's famous Yak Nog from How to Train Your Dragon Gift of the Night Fury. Very disgusting. Let's see if it actually holds up.
Wait, what?
Oh, you can really taste the yak.
Does it taste good?
Yeah. So, looking at the architecture of the meat hall, we got a couple of sheep and dragon riders, including Snotlout, Astrid, Tough Nut, surprisingly no Rough Nut, and Fish Legs riding Meatlug. And then we got a few Vikings just dining. Oh, apparently dragons can dine here too. We got a mural dedicated to the Viking village of Berk. And this is where you would get drinks if you just wanted regular drinks. Here we got another dragon. This is a statue over here. And over here we got that mural, a statue, and then we got that dragon. And here, surprisingly, we have a picture of Toothless and his family with the Light Fury, along with, I can't figure out who is who, but Dart, Rough Runner, and Pouncer. Feel free to correct me in the comment section. But man, I am so happy with the meat hall. It's very authentic to the Viking village. Man, it is just super awesome. Oh, and sorry. In here we have the mead, as well as some beer and wine that you can get. I will not be having any because I just try not to drink. But very happy with what they did here. So this is the meatball, Berserker meatball. That's the hooligan sausage links. That's what my dad is eating. I'm having the Berserker meatballs. And right over here we have, is that a vegan burger?
It's like a salmon burger.
Okay, this is Hiccup's salmon burger. And yeah, very excited to eat this. Unfortunately, you guys don't get to see it. You know, funny story, Tough Nut actually commented that the guy on my shirt, Bigfoot, looks an awful lot like Rough Nut. Very in character for those two. Loved it.
And you have the Viking braids.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, you're
And the dragon nails.
Oh, and the dragon nails.
That's very, very fun. Hopefully they don't blast with their icy blast. Welcome to Dragon Racing. Here we can go on the Dragon Racers Rally and experience everything that Dragon Racing has to offer and see if we have what it takes to be Dragon Riders. So unfortunately, since this is a roller coaster, I am not going to film, but still, I'm very excited, cannot wait. We can learn to fly, or watch where you're going or you'll be sorry. Gain their trust with fun, don't forget food, and deepen your bond with friendship. Very, very fun. Okay, I probably don't have a good angle, but we have the history of dragon racing. If you've seen the Dawn of the Dragon races shorts, you got the gist. But first, the sheep escape. Then the riders will race to the rescue, and eventually it becomes a pastime as dragon racing is invented in place of the regatta race. And of course, the Dawn of the Dragon races is born. Okay, so after all of that, there's the invention of the sheep launcher from Snotlap Jorgensen. Next comes the dragon racing comes of age. It becomes a very popular sport. And finally, there's an academy founded for training dragon racers, and that leads to us at the end. There's a sign where you can dive and a few other actions. So it turns out that you can control your dragon when you glide it around. And we got a couple trophies as decoration. Rough Nut and Tough Nut got the sheep. If you don't know, the black sheep is worth 10 points. Then we have the fastest flyer with Astrid Hopperson. That's really cool. But of course, the highest flyer will always be Hiccup Horrendous Haddock III. Very nice. And we got a roll, 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 where if you do what's on the page here, you can actually do some rolls. Okay, so we got some Dragon Racer flags and scenery going on over here. And of course, you got the Dragon Rally trainers. You can be taught by Stormfly, and you can also be taught by, he's coming around the corner, the legendary Snotlout and Hookfang. Yeah, so take your pick. So right here we got the ceremonial horn to start the dragon races, and I personally just went on the Dragon Racers Rally. I got to be a trained dragon rider under the command of Astrid and Stormfly, and I even got to do not one but 2 barrel rolls. Tried to go for 3 but couldn't, so I actually got to ride on the dragon that looked like Toothless, and that was super fun. So with that in mind, very excited about the next ride. Okay, so we just barely got finished with the Hiccup's wing gliders. Toothless forgot to add wings to our gliders, so we had a bit of a nasty stop in the middle of a Gronkle egg nest, which, if you don't know, dragon eggs explode when they hatch, and I mean explode. So we went super fast, and we saw Hookfang, and we got to say hi to Hiccup and Toothless, and the whole ride was done with the music of the test drive. So it was super cool, super nostalgic, and super fun. Now we're in the gift shop and we have a lot of gifts here.
Okay, that's fine.
And there's toothless bags, toothless jackets, toothless shirts,
Oh, you wanna
toothless
eat a
cups,
shirt?
a Light Fury, and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, I guess
I mean,
it's-
yeah. If you guys want, you can experience this for yourself. Right now we are at the Grog and Gruel, where you can get macaroni and cheese cones if you really wanted. But coming up, we have the How to Train Your Dragon Viking Training Center. And there's some cool benches along the way. You got a sheet. You can sit on Barf and Belch if you really wanted. And I really like the lanterns with the dragon decor. And it varies by lantern. That's actually really awesome. But here we go. The Viking Training Playground. So we got a bunch of shields. Apparently they're not drums, so we got strike class, fear class, boulder class, tidal class, stoker class, shark class, or tracker class, I guess, and the mystery class. Really cool. And we got a map of the training grounds. So over here we have the Toothless Talker, where you can just take a ride and teeter-totter along it. You can also do that on the wings. We also have a climbing arena where you can climb in the ropes and work your way and through the slides. And small tunnel over here. Yeah, they kind of move around and just bounce along this. But of course, alright, iconic block. We have the dizzying dragons on the side, and over here are the dragons. You can spin them around, and your little dragon riders can ride. Over here we got a if you don't know, the Gigantus Maximus is a dragon species from the book, which is very fun. You can climb around in the eggs and stuff like that. I guess it's closed off right now, but I think what you can do is load up on sheep and try to, like in the dragon races, get inside of the baskets and get the most points. Remember, white sheep is 1 point, black sheep is 10. Over here we got more of a kiddie ride. That's a little tunnel slide. And this is a double slide. You climb up the stairs. Good to see that they're using these Viking ship ruins as something useful. So over here we have the friendship warning bells. And well, yeah, I guess they were used as warning deterrents, but now they're signify the friendship between Viking and dragon. You can pull the ropes and ding them. And over there, we got a drum circle where you can bang to your heart's content on the many dragon classes. And finally, you come up here and explore the Viking huts. The Dragon Eye Discovery from Dragon's Race to the Edge. Let's keep moving on. You can climb through this rope tunnel. The Dragon Vision, where I'm afraid I can't show this on camera, but we got a rock collection. I believe this belongs to Fishlings and Meatlug. And look through this and explore the city, well, the Viking village of Berk, the Isle of Berk. We got this Dragon Eye telescope. That's very cool. And oh, and really awesome thing is you can twist to see what kind of dragon you can get. Yeah, there's like 3 wheels. This one is stuck for some reason, but I'm sure they'll fix that eventually. We have more dragon vision over here. This one is Barf and Belch. Again, you can climb up the stairs and visit Goathy's hut, I think. Dragon vision. This one is Meatlug, Bronco specific, and another Dragon Eye lens. And this one actually lets you turn all 3. So again, depending on what lens position you got, you can view different dragons. And then we're gonna slide down, and that will be the tour of the playground. Okay, here we are at Toothless's Treats. This is yet another store that you can buy stuff from, including Toothless helmet and paws and some Light Fury plushies, a Toothless costume, onesie, and a few other things. There's also these collectible plush dragon drifters, really cool. And just looking around, you got dragon sheep headbands. That's really awesome. Just lots of cool stuff in general. And that's everything I'm going to show you for here. So we are here at the Untrainable Dragon Show. You can see the giant screen right there and a bunch of seats. We got some really cool, awesome decor. Just trying to find a seat, to be honest. Looking around, we see Stormfly over there, along with Toothless and all the dragon riders on that poster. I don't know if you guys can see that. And yeah, finally the screen right there where the show will be. Not sure if I'll be able to film it or not. I will let you know. Okay, so unfortunately no filming was allowed, but the show was really good. If you like musicals in the How to Train Your Dragon universe, which was very weird, but I will say the set designs, awesome. The costumes, amazing. But of course, the dragons, like the animatronic Toothless, I think I can sneak in a video here. But of course, we also have the Untrainable Dragon, which is just a storm cutter. So they've trained storm cutters before, and that's a little weird. But there was also a couple of cute babies, because the show is about how they need to open a baby dragon hatchery, and the Untrainable Dragon, a storm cutter, is upset. Obviously, it has to do with the fact that they accidentally stole a baby stormcutter egg from the nest, but still, it was very fun, loved it, and highly recommend it.